Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Eric with Cattle Lawn Care. So today I wanted to make a video about the basic lawn care setup that any individual, whether it be part-time or full-time, the basic setup that that person needs or may want just to make them efficient but also profitable. So let's check it out, guys. So here's the basic setup for my 2019 season. You have all the equipment right here, trailer and all the other stuff that I'll talk about in a little bit. But real quick, let's start out with the truck. The truck is a 1999 Toyota Tacoma 4-wheel drive SR5. Purchased it used. Didn't really come with all this stuff. We changed out the wheels, put a different bumper. There's still pieces I gotta put on. And then this is magnetic. So we purchased that off Vistaprint. And then had the toolbox, came with a toolbox that comes in handy, utilize the back space. We have a bungee right here that we use to kind of hold down the blower that we have. And then the bag, we kind of keep the hitch and everything in there, and gloves for when we work, stuff like that. So in here, nothing too much. Right now we don't have a cutter for all the trimmer string. So we use a multi-tool when it comes in handy if we need it for other stuff. Trimmer string, Black Diamond 0.095, usually what we use. We have a extension cable just in case we need it for any reason. And then the steel 2-cycle engine oil for the HP Ultra that we just opened and used. So nothing there, but we do store that. We don't ever keep that out. And then anything else that we bring along the job. So we also keep the hedge trimmers and stuff like that. And then we install the new bumper and everything else. So down here, if you want to look at the hitch, so we have a 4-inch drop on our hitch, which comes in handy because we basically want everything leveled. We also make sure that everything's secure and nothing's gonna have, or it kind of prevents theft. So we have a lock for this, and then we have a lock down here as well, just so we don't have anybody getting sticky fingers and trying to take stuff. And then this we're gonna eventually replace. It's pretty old and rusty and not well, but as you can see the condition of everything right here, it needs to be changed out. So next thing, let's talk about our trailer. So we have a 5x8 trailer that we purchased from a buddy of mine. It needs some little TLC. Obviously there's rust and stuff going on right here, but we have primer and stuff that is going to prevent the rust from going, and then we're going to coat it with the some truck bed liner spray, and then obviously replace all the boards. These look like to be, I think they're 2x8x8s. I don't like this spacing, so we're gonna have to replace everything, get the self-tapping screws out. I think some of them are stripped. I got some out, but yeah, a lot of them are stripped just because they've been sitting in the weather and they're pretty corroded. So let's get to here real quick. Come up here. So this is a product that we bought on Amazon. I'll put it back down. This is a product that we bought on Amazon, the buyer's product. It's a traffic cone holder, basically because we have traffic cones that we want to hold. We don't like them slipping around. We don't want to put them in the back of the truck if we don't have to. My Ninja, Sensei Nick, the man, the one and only, and I can't even put into words how thankful we were for this. It left me speechless when I got this product. But we had talked about it. We said, Eric, I'm gonna help a ninja in need. It's popped up at my doorstep 2 days later. So Nick, if you're watching this, brother, I appreciate it. I really do. It's very rare that you meet somebody in this community that's gonna commit to people and definitely help them out. Not often will you see individuals in this community that are gonna actually put out something welcoming, something so giving. But Nick, hey man, I appreciate it, I really do. Mom Ninja, Baby Ninja, great family, 100% out there, taking care of everybody. Me and my wife, Brianna, my kids, are honored to know you, and dude, thank you again. I can't express enough how much that means to me. I think with this product, it's going to definitely help us be more efficient and just basically protect our equipment because we don't want it stolen. But let's get back to the rest of the equipment. So in addition to the Green Touch Extreme Pro Series version 3 trimmer rack that we need to install, and we'll have a video about that pretty soon, we have the Reese Tow Power. It's the 1 7/8 inch coupler. So that's what I was talking about with the coupler for the trailer that we're gonna install. Gosh, hey guys, sorry about the wind. It's Oklahoma. And then we have the Erickson, let's see, wheel chock and strap kit. So even though that we have carried the our new mower with without straps, we just feel that this is going to be very secure, and we'll try it out. So we'll have more reviews and tips and stuff like that on ways to use it later on in future videos, but that's what we're going to use for this season. And if it doesn't work for us, then we'll look for something else. Standard ramp. I think it's a little bit taller than most, but we're also gonna get a sign made at Vistaprint and screw it in on the back so people can see us behind. All right, so let's go to the other setup. So we have the 3M Pelter ear protection. So we've seen the IsoTunes audio and then all the other stuff that most people have. I just feel like this is pretty good, and I like having headsets because it also helps with like debris and stuff going at you, so it kind of protects your ears from getting hit with rocks and mulch and whatever else is flinging at you. I got 2 sets because usually when we go out it's me and you know, Maddie mowing or whatever. We kind of rotate duties. So then if we come over here, we have the Sure-Can, so the 5 gallon and the 2.2. 5 gallon is pretty much just for the fuel for our mowers, and then the 2.2 has the 2-cycle engine oil that we use for the trimmers and blower and stuff like that. All right, so you know, starting off when we initially were in this business, we didn't really have a blower. We just had the to be honest, we had a broom. So if you look at this, this is the Stihl BG50. It's a good little blower, good little handheld gas blower. Kind of wanted to go with electric just because kind of might save us time, but my biggest fear with going electric is that you have to always be mindful to make sure your batteries are charged, because if they're not, then obviously you're not going to be able to use it. So we stuck with gas. It's done us well, it's good enough, but we also want to get a backpack blower in the future. So over here we have the Stihl HS45. We bought this season because we had a hedge trim job, a couple of them, and you know, they work really well. We enjoy using it. It is a little heavier on the commercial use side, but I mean, I think this is a residential. I'm not entirely sure. Comment below if you know. You haven't really used this as much, but we anticipate using it in the future. All right, so let's go to our mower. So we have the Honda. It's a little residential mower, nothing fancy about it. It's the twin blade, let's see, get down here, twin blade 3-in-1 system Honda mower. Obviously gas, has the mulch functionality, and then obviously bag functionality as well. Doesn't have, it's not a commercial, it's a residential. So we have the smart drive where you can adjust it over here, whether or not you want to. If you want it really high up here, you're one of those people that have banana hands, or if you want it a little bit lower, one of those people that have really small petite hands. And then the blade control as well. The biggest setback from this is the fact that once you let this go, everything stops. So engine cuts out, and then your blade stop as well. So we obviously want to possibly get a commercial mower just to get the small yards. Safety cones, traffic cones, we have 2 of them. We always put them on the side of the truck when we're mowing, just so it makes passerbys aware that we're actually working in the area and we don't want to get hit. And then let's go to the trimmer. So this is, again, not a commercial, it's another residential. We've had this since about 2012. The mower that we bought it last season because we had an older mower that the wheel actually came off, and we had to buy one, otherwise we would have been out of business, not doing any work. So mower, Echo SRM 225, residential, very basic, older style, obviously. I think the newer ones are a little more hefty right here. And then, you know, it's done us well for the season, but we plan on getting a new trimmer. Basically, we don't know yet which one we're gonna get, but we're looking into it. So we had the trimmer guard on it, and then after we saw a bunch of videos of people taking it off, we decided, hey, let's try it out. We have the Black Diamond trimmer string. It just doesn't work very well in gated fences and stuff, or I'm sorry, chain link fences, because that just, it's like Swiss cheese, just cuts the crap out of it and goes so quick. So that's pretty much everything that we have for our 2019 setup, lawn care setup. It's gonna make us productive, make us efficient, but there's other things that we wanna add to kind of make us boost our productivity throughout the day, the work day at least. There are a few things that I left out, like for instance, we have small, those worker buckets that we use for trash to pick up, these right here that we have for, shovel and stuff like that. There's little things I can talk about in other videos and stuff like that. Most people are gonna know that they need rakes, but I can also show throughout the day as we're working. That's, if you're starting out, if you're starting your lawn care business and you don't really know what to use or what equipment to get, use what you have. I don't think anybody out there should just go buy stuff to start this. I mean, if you want to, I'm not saying you have to, or that you need to, or that it's a bad idea to do that, but you don't have to do it. We used what we had, and we kind of just went along the way of what we decided best was going to be suitable for us. I was kind of scared initially to make big purchases because I didn't know everything. And after researching and seeing YouTube videos and meeting people and talking with them, getting tips and advice, and what works better than the other, it helped me a lot. And it helped me to make the good decisions, the right decisions on what I wanted to have for my equipment. So it's small steps, it's a slow process, but I guarantee that if you do the things that are gonna be beneficial to you and they're gonna help you, it's gonna, you're gonna prosper in the long run. So on that note, there's one more thing that I forgot. Hold up, let me go get it.